For an organization to execute its strategy in truly proficient fashion and approach operating excellence, top executives have to take the lead in the implementation and execution process and personally drive the pace of progress. Leaders have to be out in the field, seeing for themselves how well operations are going, gathering information firsthand and gauging progress being made. Proficient strategy execution requires company managers to be diligent and adept at spotting problems, learning where obstacles lie in the path of good execution, and then clearing the way for progress. The goal must be to produce better results speedily and productively. In general, leading the drive for good strategy execution and operating excellence calls for 3 actions on the part of a manager. Let's take a look at each. Leaders must do 3 things. First, staying on top of what's happening and closely monitoring progress. Second, putting constructive pressure on the organization to execute the strategy well and achieve operating excellence. And third, initiating corrective actions to improve strategy execution and achieve the targeted performance results. One of the best ways for executives to stay on top of strategy execution is by regularly visiting the field and talking with many different people at many different levels, a technique often labeled management by walking around. Managers have to be out front in mobilizing the effort for good strategy execution and operating excellence. The part of the leadership requirement here entails fostering a results-oriented work climate in which performance standards are high and a spirit of achievement is pervasive. Successfully leading the effort to foster a results-oriented, high-performance culture generally entails such leadership actions and managerial practices as treating employees with dignity and respect, encouraging employees to use initiative and creativity in performing their work, setting stretch objectives and clearly communicating an expectation that company personnel are to give their best in achieving performance targets, focusing attention on continuous improvement, using the full range of motivational techniques and compensation incentives to reward high performance, and finally celebrating individual, group, and company successes. The leadership challenge of making corrective adjustments is twofold: deciding when adjustments are needed and deciding what adjustments to make. Both decisions are normal and necessary in terms of managing the strategic process, since no scheme for implementing and executing strategy can foresee all the events and problems that will arise. Clearly, when a company's strategy or its execution efforts are not delivering good results, it's the leader's responsibility to step forward and push corrective actions.